Journal entry number 6, December 15th, 2016. It's been weeks since our correspondence began. Silas's letters have grown more introspective. Today's entry made me pause. You write with conviction, yet I sense a conflict in your words. You study criminals as if they are specimens under glass. But tell me, Ethan, when did you last look in the mirror and truly see yourself? I felt a chill. I had never considered that question before. I tried to laugh it off as a calculated provocation, but in the quiet hours, I found myself wondering if I was already losing a piece of who I thought I was. Journal entry number 7, January 15th, 2017. I've noticed a disturbing pattern in my behavior. Once, I was proud of my unyielding logic, but now I catch myself questioning every rule, every law, and every moral boundary. I sit at my desk and wonder if the quiet moments of introspection are betrayals of who I used to be. Silas's latest letter reads, "Every moment of doubt is a tear in the veil of society's lies. Let those tears free you. When you finally accept that you are not defined by their morals, you will begin to live as you truly are. I want to believe I have control. I tell myself these are just ideas. A stream of consciousness from a convicted murderer who has nothing to lose. Yet when the night falls and I am alone with my thoughts, the line between my own desires and the seductive lure of Silas's philosophy becomes increasingly blurred. I struggle to cling to the remnants of my old self, even as they crumble beneath the weight of those relentless questions." Journal entry number 8, March 3rd, 2017. I'm starting to see changes in myself. My thoughts feel more divided. I still maintain a veneer of control, yet Silas's questions have made me doubt the simplicity of right and wrong. Today, I had a minor dispute on campus, a heated argument with a stranger that escalated faster than I expected. I felt an odd exhilaration when I stormed away, my pulse racing with a mix of anger and satisfaction. Silas wrote back that night, "Every man has a breaking point, Ethan. Some shatter and become dust. Others are reborn in the fire of their truth. I wonder which you will choose." His words haunt me. I keep rereading them, trying to decipher if there's a hidden command or if it's merely an observation. Journal entry number 9, March 28th, 2017. The internal conflict has reached a fever pitch. I find myself oscillating between repulsion at my own emerging thoughts and a desperate curiosity to explore the darkness Silas speaks of. I spent the entire afternoon in front of the mirror, examining every detail of my face, as if searching for signs of the man I once was. Nothing felt familiar. His manipulation is like a slow poison, infiltrating my every thought until the person staring back is a stranger. In one particularly agonizing moment, I nearly tore the notebook from my hands, screaming in frustration as I pleaded with the silence for answers. The only reply was the echo of Silas's previous words. "The chains that bind you are forged by your own fears." I now understand that Silas was never trying to harm me in a physical sense. He was methodically dismantling my resistance, guiding me into a state of constant self-doubt. Every time I rebel against his influence, I catch a glimpse of a deeper void, an emptiness that seems to affirm his dark philosophy. Journal entry number 10, June 10th, 2017. After my first act of violence, the struggle became even more pronounced. In the rush of adrenaline and the aftermath of my actions, I expected a surge of power or liberation. Instead, I was left with an overwhelming sense of confusion. My mind is now a battleground between the rational part that screams, "Stop," and the seductive whisper that assures me I am finally awake. Silas's letter that night offered no comfort. It was brief and clinical. "You have tasted freedom, Ethan. Do not let the bitterness of guilt turn you away from it. Remember, every step into darkness is a step toward the truth." Yet, as I sit in the quiet hours of the early morning, my thoughts spiral into chaos. I question, am I responsible for my own actions, or am I merely a vessel for Silas's will? The guilt, when it comes, is paralyzing. I want to believe that I have agency, that I can fight these urges and reclaim the control I once had. But with each passing day, the boundary between my own desires and the manipulation imposed upon me blurs further.